Good morning. I'm in my favourite place again, down here at Woodbury Wetlands. I just love it. And I have two things to tell you about this week. We've launched MenoClarity, which is very exciting. You know how I'm always going on about me not liking the particular narratives that people have about menopause, that it's become this super scary thing that is like the gateway to ill health forever unless you take drugs and, you know, synthetic hormones. And I want to say very clearly, I am not anti-HRT at all. You know, I took it because of my early menopause diagnosis. What I'm anti is the fact that there are people out there saying that if we don't take it, we're in danger. I heard somebody on a podcast the other day saying that if we don't take HRT, we will not age as well, that taking the natural route will be bad for us, basically. And that's simply not true. This person also said that taking HRT was more natural than sage tea. Really struggled with that one. So anyway, there you go. So we've started MenoClarity. There are 12 of us at the moment. We welcome new people to come on board and support us and be part of our network. And we are challenging the myths. We are busting the myths. We are challenging the narratives, and we're checking the data. Because if you know anything about me, you'll know that I like to go back to the source and I like to check the data. And some of the data, like the 900,000 women have left work because of menopause data, which was quoted in the UK Parliament and everywhere else, is a load of rubbish. It was a marketing PR survey done. The questions were not just about menopause, they were about pregnancy, fertility, menstruation and menopause. And the population that they used was 18 to 70, which is not menopause age, you know. So it was just preposterous. But that figure has been quoted everywhere forever. So anyway, MenoClarity is about redressing some of those negative narratives and taking away the climate of fear, because there's just too much fear about menopause, and younger women are now petrified of this dreadful thing that's waiting for them just around the corner when they get to 45 to 55. And how are they going to cope, and what are they going to do? And, you know, women who now can't take HRT, so women who've got breast cancer, are contacting me and saying, am I now going to get Alzheimer's? Because I've heard this message that if I don't take HRT, I'm going to get Alzheimer's, or I'm going to get heart disease, or I'm going to get diabetes, or I'm at risk of depression, definitely, and risk of early death. So this is why we've done MenoClarity. I wasn't going to say all of that, but, you know, why not? Why not? Let's have a little rant on a Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday morning? Yes. No, it's not Wednesday. Yes, it is. It's Wednesday morning. There's been menopausal brain fog, but, you know, I'm not frightened of it. It's just happens, you know, it's not a big deal. So anyway, so I'm not, it's interesting because we've had real pushback from people saying that by asking for a holistic approach to menopause, that we are shaming people who take HRT. Therefore, I'm shaming myself. I took HRT for 7 years. You know, am I shaming myself? No, I'm not shaming myself. You know, honestly, it's not either or. It's not a binary conversation. What we're saying is you don't need HRT for life. Most of us do not need HRT for life. Most of us are not at risk of all manner of terrible diseases if we don't take HRT. And what we eat, when we eat it, how we live, how we manage our stress, the toxins in our environment, etc., are all very important things to consider when we are talking about the menopause transition. Hi, Catherine. She's one of our founder members. So, you know, if you just want to say, no, I'm not going to accept that my body malfunctions in midlife. My body has got me to midlife and knows what to do. It doesn't suddenly malfunction in midlife. The body has a plan. The women in the blue zones do not owe their long, healthful lives to HRT. You know, there are women over 100 in Okinawa in Japan. They don't have HRT. You know, you are not going to get osteoporosis and Alzheimer's if you don't take HRT. But you will if you don't look after yourself. Anyway, I'm ranting. The other thing is we do have another new old podcast for you. We have a re-release of Julie Owen Moylan, who is rather wonderful. And when I recorded that podcast, she hadn't even got a book deal. And she's now on book 3. And it's only a couple of years ago. It's not that long. So it's a masterclass in believing in yourself. And we thought it was appropriate for this week, being Valentine's week, because it's all about how to use our heartbeats. And it's about loving ourselves as much as loving anybody else, because it's your heartbeats and how are you going to use your precious heartbeat. So there we go. I've had a bit of a rant. I feel better getting it off my chest. And here I am at Woodbury Wetlands. So have a lovely day and go and check out menoclarity.com and go and check out Making the Most of Your Heartbeats with Julie Owen Moylan on the podcast. And so have a fab day. And it wasn't... I should be able to turn this off. Right, bye now.